Guys, this is Gamers Villa and today I'm here to show you what is the best recording tool for PC gaming. So I've been uploading PC games since 3 months and I have just completely gone through a hell of recording softwares, but I have found Dxtory the best recording tool yet. So I will today show you the best settings of Dxtory so that you can record games in 60 FPS without lagging. So please do not skip the video. If you skip the video, then you will be not able to see you will be not able to understand the settings I have applied to this for a particular game. Okay, so for this I will be doing the latest release Far Cry Primal. Okay, so the first setting is the target information. Okay, this is actually, you can just ignore a setting, ignore a target. This is absolutely not necessary, just leave this. Then we have the overlay settings. In this overlay settings you can just use default settings. Status, video FPS, write the file, FPS, recording status. This is basically the recording color. As you can see, I have recording color green, non-recording status 69 or green. Then I have recording state color is red. Okay, and you can also check movie capture frame. This is actually, these settings are just basically on you, because you know, if the color you want, I cannot tell you what color you want. Okay, leave this. Then we have the folder settings. In the folder settings you can choose the folder where to save the Dxtory video files. As you can see, I have just changed it to D. Now I will again change it. This option you can see that how much space is left in your drives. So I will change it to D to C here. As you can see, I can just right click on it, then you can see edit folder path. Just click it, then just change the capital D to capital C, and it will automatically, get that folder. Okay, so I have a write speed of 57 MB per second, which is fairly enough for recording gameplay. So the next tab is the hotkey tab. As you can see, the start, stop, movie capture, F12, push to talk, space. Okay, the push to talk setting is you will just get it in the audio, so I will talk to you about that later. The start, stop, movie capture is the hotkey, which means when you are just playing a game, you can just press an key on your keyboard so that you can start your recording. The execute single screenshot. Okay, if you want a screenshot of your game, then you can just press F11. And toggle overlay status position, and these are not important, so I have not set them up. Okay, the main settings comes here in the movie settings. As you can see, this is the movie capture settings. The best video codec for me is, I guess, the Dxtory video codec with UV422x2 medium quality. Okay, this you can just go to low quality also if you have not a high-end not a high-end, lower than average PC, but I have an average PC, so I will go for the medium quality. Okay, if you want to go for the higher quality, you can go, but you need a very strong GPU for recording and also for a smooth gameplay. But if you go to these two settings, either of your video or your gameplay will lag. So do not go for this until and unless you have a very high card. So I will put this on medium. You can choose the option compress, but it will make the video a lower in quality, so I will not suggest you to check this mark. Okay, so these things are not important because this is the default settings. If you click that, this will, the Dxtory video codec will automatically set these settings to the best recording scenario. In the right side we have frame rate. Okay, so this is the rate in which your video can be recorded. So you know, some games like Call of Duty 2 gets easily 120 FPS on my card, so it is it's ultra smooth, so it's absolutely not good while recording 120 FPS. So I will get it to 50, I will get it to 60, and also you can change your own 1 2 3 4 what do you want. Then I will just put it on 60. Then output. Okay, the file output should be the check mark here and not the direct show output, because the direct show output makes you capture the device in it automatically runs. Actually, when you are just playing the game, you if you're recording the game, the video file runs in the desktop, so it is not good, and it's also lag the game. Use file format to AVI, but there's a problem here. In the raw cap, if you choose raw cap, you have to just go to this raw cap converter and you have to convert it. This is a whole lot of mess here, but I will prefer you to go to AVI. Thus it gives you a very high amount of, if you just record 3 minutes, it will give you a 5 GB or what, 5 GB or what's file size. Okay, so you need a video converter also to use Dxtory and upload gameplay in internet. So this is the option is include mouse cursor, synchronize video FPS. Okay, this is where synchronize video FPS with the frame rate of capture, a frame rate maybe, okay, a frame rate. This is based on the characteristics of a driver, etc. Okay, do not check these things. You can include the mouse cursor if you want. The next thing is the scaling. So in the scaling, just make the % to 50% for the best gameplay. If you make it to 100, it will surely lag if you do not have a high-end PC. So I will just go for 50, which is well for me. And in the size, you can just put your manual size. I've gone for 1280 into 720, which is the minimal settings for a game. Okay, the next tab is the audio tab. In the audio tab, you can actually synchronize your audios. Okay, for first, you can see audio stream number. This is the one. You can just plus it, and if you want to just minimize this. In the first, we should always go for the speakers. As you can see, the high definition audio device, your default speaker should be there. And if you want to record with your voice, then you have to create another one. Click on the plus sign and then go to the second one and just go to high definition recording microphone if you have a microphone. So I will not use this, and make sure you do not change these settings, the audio codec, because these are in their best position. If you change them, that will give you some of stuttering or voice encoding, which is very bad for your recording system. So the next tab is, it's not a very important tab, but I will just show you the screenshot settings. Okay, the screenshot settings is basically the screenshot you have to take. You can make it to 100% no size, and it should be 1280 into 720. Okay, I'm putting 1280. You can also put 800 to 600 or 640 into 780. This is absolutely your choice. Make file format to JPEG, which is good, and JPEG quality, make it to 100%. You can go for 100, and you could go for 99, but do not go for it because it's only a screenshot. That doesn't matter. Next tab, we have advanced tab. Okay, use default settings. In advanced tab, you can use default settings, but I will not, because I'm doing this only for the Far Cry Primal, because it is a very high-end game that doesn't support 60 FPS in my computer. So in the options tab, start movie capture when detected. Okay, do not check this, because when you start the game, it will automatically start to record, and you cannot exit, or you cannot stop the recording until and unless you've just exited the game. So do not check this. Disable native write memory, then check it. Check the destruction of device. Okay, this button is actually, I'm not sure about this, but if you check this button, I found that while checking this button, I have recorded my gameplay, that sometimes it gives me 1-2 FPS, which is horribly bad. So I cannot, just do not check this button. Okay, you can check it, you can test it on your PC, but I will suggest you not to uncheck it. With the permanent hook, delay hook, do not check the settings. Enable multi GPU fixed code. Okay, this option is an option. Okay, this option tells you that your GPU, means your graphics card, will also help you in recording your video by not focusing on the game. Okay, if you check this enable GPU, it will cause a frame drops in your game, because your GPU will be not giving priority to your game but to your recording software Dxtory. So do not check this. Force CPU processing. Okay, force CPU processing. Okay, check this so that the CPU doesn't get loaded. Your GPU also helps something to your CPU, so that you do not get frame freeze or just black screen or what. And uncheck these available for buffer. Okay, this thing will make your video FPS constant, but okay, if you're getting 30 FPS, then it will give you 15 FPS with constant. So do not check this, and this enable synchronize. Okay, processing threads, you can make it to 1. I've made it to 1. You can make it to 2 also, because the processing thread means, you know, the threads, the cores. Okay, if you have a dual core, then you should go for 1. If you're octa core or quad core processor, you can just go for it. Okay, the next step is the global settings tab. Okay, in the global settings tab, you can just go for Dxtory, check for update, profile as icon, and these are not important. In the last tab, we have Dxtory, license is registered, expired unlimited. Okay, this is a cracked version, guys, so you can just check out the YouTube video channels for this crack, or you can buy it also from the official website. So okay, this was the review of the Dxtory and the best settings for 60 FPS. So make sure you subscribe this video, guys, and thank you for watching this. See you next time.